Lath, I think we kind of kind of wrapped up what we talked about. Get you folks, you guys that have been around for a while, more involved in the planning. Is there anything that you could have done different on the day of the burn?
You know, I should have spoke up, and I should have maybe even came out a little earlier and drove the line, and you know, I could have said we need to, you know, fix that one area, and I, you know, I should have spoke up mainly.
And it's just like with Mark, the positive is having you here, and the thing to learn from is to have you more involved.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, when there is a lot of overhead, you get a little intimidated, don't want to say much, and
Sure.
You know, I felt like maybe you guys wouldn't listen to me, so I didn't talk.
Well, I tell you, after the day, I'll do whatever you say.
All right.
Stay at the cabin. And I don't want to word this topic out, but I just want to make sure that we're in agreement that for holding an ignition, that we can all, and everybody else, that we need to take a look at our prep, probably have better standards, more involvement. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
And then Chris, if we had to do the same burn again over tomorrow, how would you do your ignition pattern?
As far as ignition, probably a little bit slower. You know, one of the keys is getting folks out there and ensuring the prep's done. Maybe have a couple folks to clean it up as we go. But again, just take it a little bit slower and be a little more mindful of what's happening with the wind and we got into the fuel. So.
Now, Scott, you've been pretty quiet today. Anything you want to add?
Just something I was noticing with operations, when we did get the spot fire, I think as something that we could use as a collective group is we could have discussed trigger points a little more profoundly in the briefing. That if something does happen on the lee side of the ridge there, that this is what's going to happen. We're going to stop ignition, holding is going to hold, the engines are going to go over there, and we'll have that trigger point in place that we can use next time.
That's an excellent suggestion.
Something else as far as the future, some of the contingency stuff was a little bit unclear in the briefing.
And that was me. As burn boss, you know, I've got a 70-page burn plan in my pocket, and I think I talked, 15, 30 seconds about contingency, and fortunately you guys are here, so that's a good one for me to take home.
Curtis, I think in
Keep
the
working
future
on that.
too, you know, the way you're asking each of us, you know, in the briefing, you should have done that too, maybe, you know, said, Lath, how do you feel about this? And Mark, how do you know, it's kind of, you did your briefing and then we went and lit, so.
Okay, so open it up, give a little more time for questions, a 20-second pause for questions in the morning.
And I know we were in a rush to, you know, we were in the window, so.
Oh, it was perfect.
But it was.
And that's what I was thinking the whole time, is we got to get started. So, but that's a good point. If we had talked before, I would have known some of these things. Okay, I think we all probably want to get home. It's been a long day. Anything else to wrap it up? Any
Just
other
want to
comments?
thank everybody for helping us meet these targets and coming out and helping meet the quals on the district for me. I appreciate all the help and good work for those of you visiting and my own guys too. Thanks.
And we'll get this AAR, this roll-up will be in the final package. As we all know, this is interagency and it's been a big deal. So I know my boss and I think all of our bosses want to look at this, and it'll be in the package for next year.